It's Week 13 of the NFL, and we'll see Jameis Winston. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Chiefs and the Packers on Sunday Night Primetime.
There's a look at one of the most iconic sports venues in the lower 48, built back in 1957 under the title of City Stadium. We are at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Green Bay Packers.
Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at this Packer team as we enter play here. They come in the midst of a season-crushing losing streak. It's up to 9 games now.
And I don't have a PhD in psychology, but you can see it in their body language. This is not a team that is organized.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13.
And able to get this out to the 25.
So here come the Chiefs for their opening drive. They're led out by a man raised in Alabama, went to Florida State. It's their quarterback, Jameis Winston.
Well, his ratio was good last week. Most quarterbacks are really excited about a 3-to-1 ratio, but it's flipped in the wrong direction. He threw 3 interceptions, not touchdown passes, and he only had the 1 TD pass in that game. So he's trying to turn that around and find a way for his team to win.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. The false start penalty, and now they're back to needing 10 yards on 2nd down. Here's Winston. Dancing to his left. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Winston. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down.
Well, that one hurts. I mean, it was 3rd down, of course, but now the penalty, and we're back to 1st down.
Yeah, it hurts momentum in a big way, and they built that up here in the early going. Now, that leaves the opposition with a 1st down. That's a mistake you don't want to make at this point in the game.
Not easy being a rookie left tackle in this league, and there they got him for the penalty.
Not easy at all. Think about what you're dealing with every game you play. Ostensibly, the best pass rusher is over you on every snap. I'd be a little jumpy myself.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the 1st, Charles.
And he used the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
On play action, Winston. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. To throw is Winston. Under pressure, they got him again. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
Now make that a 2nd sack here on their 1st drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
But they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down.
Well, a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Well, that opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
The Green Bay offense ready to take over.
They try the 50-yarder and miss it, and now this offense has it 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start this drive out on the ground, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, you know, Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret. You're facing a team that is...
And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Derek Brooks in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. Now a handoff as they run left side. Takes this to the 45. Got a little space after that nice move.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
His throw incomplete.
You talk about this Chiefs defense.
There are 32 teams in the NFL, and they're just better than 50% of them at defending the pass number. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line.
Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Kansas City taking the field for their 2nd drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Get a little closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Just a gain of a couple there. And it's 2nd down. Getting the ball is Cook running left. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down and about the length of the football. 3rd and short yardage. Winston.
That is caught. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
Handoff comes to Cook. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Here's Winston completing a quick throw out wide. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City.
His 8th rushing touchdown and 9th overall on the year. And the Chiefs have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau.
A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Back for the 2nd quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. Gray now to throw on 2nd down. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Derek Brooks. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this 1st half.
Well, that was their 3rd sack of the ball game. 2nd in the league in sacks coming into this one. They're planning on making it a race to the top, aren't they?
Absolutely. They're looking up at that top spot, but they might be looking down at the 2nd spot pretty soon. Under pressure, and they got to him again. And the defense coming through on third down, a loss of 7 to bring up fourth. And he'll send this one into the cold Lambeau night. Now Sanders. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over.
They'll start with the option.
And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
That one good for 26 and a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
A throw over the middle, taken in. Call it a gain of a yard, and that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2. Winston. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's 4th.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. Throwing to start the drive. Gray throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, Gray.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Deion Sanders. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Here's a throw dropped off to his fullback. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Akers is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. He was trying to turn the corner, but he will go nowhere.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can.
And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Kelvin Benjamin. His 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Chiefs go up by 2 touchdowns.
Janikowski adds the extra point, and it's now 14-0.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here,
and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important fourth down.
He had the touchdown pass on that previous drive, number 25 for him on the year. And he'll look to keep it rolling, first down.
And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down. Second and long. Throw left side complete. That's Clayton.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. Here's Winston. Completes it to Benjamin. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be second down. And that's complete to the tight end, Hireman.
And he's going to have the first down as they move into field goal range here at the 25-yard line.
First down, Winston. And it'll be intercepted.
And the Packers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run.
On second down, here's the option.
And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
They'll start on the ground here on first down.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
They run a draw here on second down. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He gets this into the hands of Kirkwood. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And now a pass dumped off to his running back. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Off the play fake. Gray. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Gray on 3rd down. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. 4th down and no hesitation from Matt LaFleur as he sends out the field goal unit. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing. All right, they didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need them to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
On 1st and 10, Winston. Over the middle, complete. That's Cook. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Winston.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now Winston. Looking left sideline, it's complete. A big play there for KC. 45 yards. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. He finds his man, complete. It's Clayton. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They'll run with Cook. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. They try again with Cook. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Dalvin Cook, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
Janikowski good with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
They'll start this drive out on the ground, and he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 5.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. And 3 yards there takes them to the 45.
And they'll come out with a 4-receiver set. 3rd and 9.
Looking to throw. Gray. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Thought they were going to force a 4th down. Instead, P.I. gives them the 1st.
And that's frustrating because you think you've taken them really deep into the count, haven't you? Instead, you've got to start all over. That can really, really be demoralizing.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Gray. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Packers who have the football but in need of points as we begin. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Hands it off out of the gun.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Now a 1st carry for their fullback.
Come on, baby, we gotta do our job.
Well, you hate that defensively. They had him pretty well corralled, but the face mask, that obviously changes things.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Taking it in from a yard out.
And the Packers are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
Extra point right down the middle. And it makes the score 21-10.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
And now here comes Kansas City.
Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This is 3rd and 14. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. Here's the Chiefs punter now. as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. 40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return, and it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. They'll start on the ground here on first down.
He'll take it past the 40 to the 41, second down. This is 2nd and 8.
Off play action. Gray. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back to throw is Gray on 1st and 10. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. And the pressure gets to him again. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
And he's going to be out of bounds, a few yards shy of the line to gain. And that's going to be a turnover on downs.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Play action now. Winston. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. Throwing. Winston. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. Up the middle, it's Cook. Oh, able to avoid him. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a throw here to his running back. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. They'll try the middle with Cook.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. Here's Cook again.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Winston. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Now it's a bootleg with Winston. He's going to have the hook up to Izzo. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. From the gun, Winston. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And they will take over at the 26-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Now left side, a completion to his tight end.
2nd and 6 coming up.
And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1.
Cook will take this one in. It's a Chiefs touchdown.
Sometimes offense, if you get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Now Nelson throwing to start the drive. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. McDonald makes the catch. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Looking for Green, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
Well, this is something we've seen before, partner. We've seen a defense bait a rookie, pretend to leave a window open, and then the defensive back jumped it as soon as the ball was released. Big-time play. They love taking advantage of the youngsters, and in this case, it paid off well.
So this one in the win column for Kansas City, and never an easy thing to do, no matter how good Green Bay is, what the year is, to come into Lambeau and get the victory, but they did it.
You're not just battling the team that you're playing that day. You're not just battling the crowd that's in attendance in that game. You're battling the history of the franchise. You're battling the ghosts that swirl around that place that help spur them on to victory. It is an unbelievable atmosphere, the most historic place in the league, and you have to make sure you stay focused on your task. Otherwise, you can get easily distracted.
Yeah, hats off to them for keeping that laser focus and getting the victory. So for the Chiefs, they continue to be one of the best teams around as they move to 10-2, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Packers, not much more to say. They dropped to 1-11, and they'll look to regroup next week as they head to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants.